On the road looking for a win against an Eastern Conference rival. The Chicago Bulls are ready for this thing to get started. We're live from Boston. It's the home of the Celtics. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA. Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Butler teamed with Dunleavy on the perimeter. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. And it's Rose in at the point guard position. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And for Sullinger last season, further indication, Clark, that he needs to keep working on his conditioning.
And that was a concern coming into the league with Jared, is just how committed would he be to working on his body all the time and maintaining the level of conditioning that he needs. And injuries have been up there. He's capable.
And he makes the first.
And talking about Sullinger, you wonder if he's been in the right scheme for the past couple years. He's not a three-point shooter. He's a back-to-the-basket banger. You want proof? Only hit 28% from behind the arc last season, and that was his career high.
The free throw is good from Sullinger.
You know, on the topic of Sullinger, guys, he said publicly that people are doubting him. And he's right. I mean, until he gets in better shape and stays that way, there will always be questions surrounding that part of his game. Hopefully for him going forward, he can be more Duncan than Diaw in the way he treats his body.
Here's Thomas. Passes it to Crowder. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
On defense, Boston. 4-point game. In the corner, Gibson with it. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Dunleavy. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Let's send it out to DB, who caught up with head coach Brad Stevens. Doris?
He said that their defensive focus, no surprise, will be trying to keep Derrick Rose out of the lane. He added, you know he's come a long way as an outside shooter, but he's a pick-your-poison type of player. We can't let him get into the paint. Makes sense, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Here's Butler, following the score by Avery Bradley. Fires the 3, and it's Rose missing. Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Thomas, here we go. Sullinger the screen. Outside Bradley. Just 5 to shoot. Rose with the rebound.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profiling. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Out left to the wing. Here's Gibson. The good-looking shot from the wing. We've seen a quick start here for the Celtics. For a franchise that had so much success under his tenure, there was sure a lot of friction with Tom Thibodeau, and the Bulls front office surprised a lot of people, I know, including yourself.
Yeah, you know, it's not something that you see often, a winning coach at odds with his GM and president. With how often their differences came up, though, you knew something was afoot.
And here's Rose after Jared Sullinger hitting his 3. From deep three-point range, that doesn't go either for Rose. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Bradley dishes to Thomas. Johnson, the pass to Bradley. Rejected by Gasol. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall. A strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Bulls trail by 9. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Inside, here's Crowder. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 3 assists in the game. And watching Jay Crowder, he can really beast you up, Greg, and take you out of your game. One of the most physical wings, I think, in the NBA.
And not the most flexible athlete, but he makes up for that with that strength that you mentioned. It allows him to control the pace. I mean, he's a bumper and a grinder and hitting a big three out of nowhere. So he's what we call a true gamer.